Hey y'all, Jenna has the 4 oldest kids at youth, and I'm here with the 4 younger ones. The milk machine quit working this morning while I was off doing some side work, doing a tree job. So I had to work on it. I didn't have the parts to fix it, and can't go to the store to get the parts because I don't have car seats to haul these little stinker doolies with me. But we decided we would be productive, so we're burning a brush pile up. The kids are just laying around relaxing and enjoying life, but we're up top burning up this brush pile. So the tree job I did, there was some scrap brush and stuff in it, so there was some wild cherry. So I did not want to take any chances with the goats or the cows getting in it. So I brought it up here and put it on a dry brush pile that was ready to burn, pushed it up on top of it with the tractor and lit it, and there you go. No more risk of wild cherry for the goats or cows. All right, y'all. I'm up top where the garden is. You can see right here, this is what's left of the pile that we burned yesterday or last night. It's very, very little left of it at all, which is awesome. So what I do when everything doesn't burn, I would just go in there and cut some of this stuff in half to make it more compact and pile it back up. And usually where I've made a brush pile, I'll just continue to start piling brush there, and that'll be a spot that I burn from now on usually. And then so just got a lot going on today. We have to go shopping. It's not the kind of shopping that I dislike, though. We are going to get some stuff for our kitchen, so we're going to a commercial kitchen store. We have found one like an hour away, and their stuff is much cheaper than even Walmart usually, and 10 times the quality at least. It is a great store. So that's something, if y'all haven't looked at it for a commercial kitchen store nearby, you may want to check them out. But just again, thinking about winter prep. These guys, I've never kept bees through the winter except last year, and we are a good bit colder here. So I've been doing some research, talking to some people. So I've got to get these guys ready for winter. Not going to be a huge deal, but I do need to start working on that. And mainly the swarm that I caught, I'm going to have to feed through the winter, which I'm still learning about the bees. So I'm kind of don't know how I feel about feeding them, but it's better to feed them than have them die. So the other bees, I left enough honey for them to get through the winter, and so they have their own food. I didn't want to rob them blind where I would have to feed them, because I'd rather them have the stuff that they made for them, because it's healthier. So the other thing that's got to happen, I believe the tomatoes here are starting to peter out a little bit. There's still some ripe ones. There's a lot of green ones. We've had somebody write us and say, hey, you can harvest the green tomatoes, put them in a paper bag, store them in a cool, dark place, and they will continue to ripen. Just go through them weekly, pull the ones out that are going bad, and that'll keep the rest of them ripening. So we are going to try that with some of them. Another thing that we've read is that you can overwinter pepper plants. So I'm skeptical about this, but if it works, we could be way farther ahead with our peppers. So what I'm going to do, what they do say, is pull all the leaves off of them, pot them, and just keep them inside over the winter. Then in the spring, put them back out, and they'll start to get leaves and still be alive. So we're going to try it. We really don't have anything to lose by trying it, so that's what we're going to do, other than some time. But if it works, that would be amazing. I don't think we're going to save every pepper, but we are going to try to save a good bit of them. We've got our winter crops right here. Those green beans that we tilled in, some of them have sprouted back. It's kind of funny. But we have our winter 1.5 rows of winter crop right here. There's I don't even know what it is, because as y'all heard, the goats tipped over the plant cells. Everything got mixed up. A lot of it didn't survive, but this is what survived. We got a 1.5 rows of winter fall garden under here, which is broccoli and cabbage. down below we have a spot that's not covered, that is Brussels sprouts. We got to start getting this corn off and harvesting the corn seeds to plant for next year, because we're saving seeds from that, and I believe it is probably ready. A few watermelons left right here that need to be harvested. We are going to harvest pumpkins and stuff. I think tomorrow is going to be a day of getting the garden back up where it needs to be. I actually harvested a radish the other day, and it was really good. I'm not a huge fan of raw radishes, but I think I'm starting to get a taste for them. We really like them roasted, which salt, pepper, butter, just kind of get it all browning in a pan and then toss it in the oven. It's delicious. Then we've got our broccoli, our Brussels sprouts, and our cabbage down here. We'll show you that stuff tomorrow. Strawberries are looking a little bit peaked, but I'm hoping that it's just because they are the stress. I hope they haven't died. I hope they've just gone dormant, but at least 50% of them survived. So even there, we have over 1,000 good living strawberry plants, and they're going to put off runners. We'll have tons of strawberries next year. We have Emma's flowers are doing great. They are just absolutely beautiful. A lot of bumblebees and honeybees working those. So we have a lot to do around here. Jack and the boys have been doing a little bit of hunting. I've been a couple times. Josiah and Lydia each harvested their first deer this year. That was really cool. They have what they call youth weekend here, so it gives the kids an early 2 days to get started. I think it's for 15 and under. So Josiah and Lydia each got one. Jeremiah saw one. It was a little bit far and he shot but did not connect, so that's okay. Still got plenty of hunting season left, so that's cool. And what we do with the venison, we take it, we're just cutting it up, putting it in the freezer. Of course, we're saving the tenderloins and the back straps for just straight cooking, but the rest of it we'll take and mix with pork fat when we butcher a hog, and then grind it, and it is delicious. It tastes just like beef that way. Just another way to put up food for the winter, so that works out well. And anyway, let's go get this day started. I'm going to probably go feed the cows real quick and check on them real good, and then get ready to head out. All right, let's feed these cows, y'all. We got Josiah being my videographer, so if it's shaky, we'll talk to him about it. All right, y'all. I thought Josiah was right behind me, but evidently he didn't come in because the cows were right there, which is not a bad thing. I'd rather him be cautious with them than be right up in the middle of them when I'm putting out hay. So, but anyway, sorry I missed rolling out the bale, but there it is. They're all down there just chowing down. Something I wanted to show y'all is these areas right here where I've already rolled out the hay. A lot of these areas were just like this. Really bare dirt after we cleared with the dozer, but where I've rolled out hay, you can see this right here, all this green grass that's new growth coming up all the way, like all of this right out through here and up this way, even up through here. This green that you see is fresh new growth, which is just really cool. I am excited to get more grass growing here, and like I've told y'all before, all of that will be grass next spring, so we're going to have a lot more pasture. I'm even going to put the effort into taking bales up on the top where I thinned out the woods. Once I get all that dead wood, dead trees out of there, the ones I've pushed over, and I'm going to roll out the bales with the tractor, just push them along, let the cows eat it. That will spread hay and grass seed up there, and all that will come in with grass. It's just really exciting. I'm hoping to have at least 15 acres more of pasture come this spring. That's my goal. Like I said, I've cleared 15 to 20 acres, I think closer to 20 acres that I've cleared. So I may end up with 20 acres, but I'm going to set a goal at 15 of more pasture, 15 more acres of pasture. So we'll see how that works out come the spring. All right, something I failed to mention, still videoing with our cell phone, because I still haven't gotten the other camera to the repair shop yet. Still looking for a repair shop, but we did get an external mic. I think what do they call this thing? A shotgun mic is what it's called, I believe, for the camera, or it could just be an external mic, I don't know, but it seems to have better sound when I just tried it inside, and it doesn't seem, the wind didn't seem to bother it so much, but it's all an experiment, so we're just trying it out. Here comes the little wifelet, y'all.
Hi.
Let me shade you.
I'm here for the end.
Yes.
I don't know what this video is about.
No, we went and looked at the garden. We looked at the brush pile we burned up yesterday. Not a garden tour, but just to talk about what's got to happen in there before winter. Some of the stuff we're going to be doing tomorrow. And
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too. And I'm excited about getting the garden ready for winter, because it's going to be a lot of involvement. We're going to work on that tomorrow. We're also going to be cleaning out barns tomorrow, starting it. It's not going to be fun. Well, we've got to do it.
I know.
If we don't get started, it won't happen. So
it's true.
Yep. And then Jeremiah's back here
trying
to get his kite repaired. He's been working on this kite for days, trying to get it to fly. But anyway, I guess that wraps up this video, doesn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining us, or mostly Derek today, for this video. If you're not already subscribed, we'd love for you to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. If you give us a thumbs up, YouTube will know that you're enjoying what you see. And please comment below. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yep. Let's go do some shopping.